Man, how about them Seahawks? Go Hawks! Man, I know we 4-8, but man, go Hawks! We didn't win a game in all of November, and we start December off right. Go Hawks! It's always a big game. It's always a big time W when you can beat the 49ers. Go Hawks! You know why? Because this rivalry with these two teams has been going on at least a decade, okay? At least a decade. And one of my best friends, Rodney, hey man, he's a Niners fan, so we always gonna go back and forth on it. You know what I'm saying? So it's all good, man. But man, it feels good to beat the Niners. It always feels good to beat a division opponent, no matter what your record is, because those games, yeah, the record may reflect that as one victory, but it feels like three. It feels like three. So I feel like we 7-8 right now, but even though we're still 4-8. And let me tell you something. This could be the start of something, a win streak. Because, you know, all of New York, they want the Seattle Seahawks to lose. All of New York want us to lose. You know why? Let me tell you why. All right. The New York Giants, they want us to lose. The New York Giants fans, they want us to lose. You know why? Because they want Russell Wilson. They want Russell Wilson. All right. They want Russ. You follow what I'm saying? They want Russ. Even though they wasn't on the Ford list of teams that Russell Wilson mentioned last year. But anyways, we'll talk about that a different day. But they want Russ. You know why I know? Molly Querim, ESPN, always talking about at the end of the show, Russ and Sierra, come to New York. No, he's not coming to New York. He's staying in Seattle. Matter of fact, he's worse than New York. All right? New York is an awesome city. But your football team, New York Giants, they are very ungiant. Like, hell, they're not even little giants, okay? Go holler at Becky, the lunchbox. Go holler at the icebox. Becky the icebox. O'Shea. Go holler at her, man. But anyways, feels good to beat the 49ers, man. Damn, it feels good to beat the 49ers. All right? And let me tell you something. I feel great whenever we beat the Cardinals and the Rams. And we got them, we owe them payback. We swept the Niners. So let me tell you something. We kind of spoiled their playoff hopes. Because if they end up tying with us, we got them. Because we swept them this year. Get the brooms out, 49ers. Somebody get the brooms out. If you're a 49er fan, get your brooms out because you just got swept. And get the dustpan too. Matter of fact, since I'm the Seahawks fan, I'll get the broom and you get the dustpan. All right? But it's all love, though. It's all love, man. The Niners, man, let me tell you, that game there, man, added a lot of stress to me. All right, it's always like that whenever the Seahawks play the Niners. I respect the hell out of the Niners, okay? So, shout out to Niners fans, all right? It's all love, man. We just talking that ish, you know? That's what we do. But this game right here was really big for Seattle, man. You know, it's like Russ threw 30 for 37. We finally saw signs of the old Russell Wilson. It was very, very impressive when we saw some signs of potentially a new Russell Wilson where he was throwing shorter passes. Death by 1,000 cuts. That's what I want him to do. Because he is in year 10, y'all. He should be able to be reading defenses and, you know, of course he's not going to be Peyton Manning, Tom Brady. But, you know, if he wants to be talked about amongst being a top 5 in his era, he's going to have to do some of the things that Peyton Manning and Tom Brady does, okay? You got to be able to read those defenses, and guess what? Trust your running backs, trust your players, okay? Man, Gerald Everett, shout out to Gerald Everett, man. That young man had a bad game today. He was struggling. Like, he was making some plays, and that's the thing, man. I can't knock him because he was playing aggressive, and he always plays aggressive. And while he was playing aggressive, he fumbled the ball twice. Well, he fumbled the ball once at the goal line, and then on another play, he dropped the pass, all right? So it's like, man. But the thing about it is, hey, that young man persevered, man. He showed heart. I mean, I'm not sure whether or not his confidence level went down or whatever, but guess what? He stayed in the game. And you know what? Stuff like that, all that's going to do is make that young man better. That's going to make the Seahawks teams better. Because here's the thing. Win, lose, or draw, it's very important that you believe in your teammates. You believe in each other. You know what I'm saying? You believe in each other. And that's what I saw today. All right, I love that. All right, they went out there. It was one play where Russell Wilson got sacked or whatever, and I saw him and Dwayne Brown talking. I love seeing that. I'm not saying they don't talk, but as a fan, you want to see that, because if we don't see it, how do we know? You know what I'm saying? Communication is key, people. But this is a big game. Adrian Peterson, how about all day? His first game as a Seahawk, he scores a touchdown. That's what they need. That's a goal line threat. Okay, that dude there, let me tell you, so think about with Adrian Peterson, Just like a quarterback, a running back knows how to read the defense as well. You're reading the linebackers, the safeties, the corners, and stuff like that. And you're kind of like, oh, I seen that look before. Instead of me going straight up this hole, let me bounce this baby out to the outside. Touchdown. All right. And hopefully, he can help Travis Homer, Rashard Penny, and those guys, DJ Dallas. I don't know if he played or not tonight, but man. Oh, speaking of Travis Homer, that play that he did where he the fake punt, that was awesome. Awesome play call, Pete Carroll, or whoever called it. Man, the Seahawks needed that, man. They really needed that, man. But it feels so good to finally get a victory. You know what I'm saying? And I think, and let me get back to what I was saying. Oh yeah, Giants fans, they want Russell Wilson. The Jets fans, check this out. So the Jets have our first round pick for this year. All right, for next year because of the trade when we got Jamal Adams. Shout out to Jamal Adams. He hurt his shoulder. They took him out the game like in the second quarter. Hopefully he have a speedy recovery. Hopefully this is not something severe. Hopefully he'll be able to play next week healthy in mind, body, and spirit. Okay. But shout out to Jamal Adams, man. Man, that dude there, man, he gives it his all. Okay. Despite what the haters say, that young man brings it to the table. All right. But the worst the Seahawks do, that gives the Jets a better pick. And the Jets, every year they're always going to be in the top 10 in drafting anyway because they don't care about winning. Hey, man, win for your fans. Stop trying to win the draft or draft pick. Win for your fans for a change. All right, but anyways, a lot of those Jets fans and stuff, hey, they want the Seahawks to lose so they can have 2 picks in the top 10 or in the top 5 potentially, okay? So the thing about it is hey, New York, they got it out for us, okay? Stephen A. Smith, he's one of those people trying to get Russell Wilson and Sierra to New York. Okay, listen, all you New York Giants fans, listen, chill out. Chill out, all right? Chill out. It ain't over yet. It ain't over. It ain't over, okay? DK Metcalf, man, he finally got in on the action, you know what I'm saying? I almost thought he had a touchdown, but he caught it at the one that was like a 40-yard pass. Nice pass by Russ. He threw it in double coverage, but hey, that's DK Metcalf. DK Metcalf reminds me of when I'm playing Madden or whenever I used to play the NCAA college football game back in the day. I would always put myself as a receiver, and I would be like the size and have the same athletic ability as a DK Metcalf. And I don't care if I'm quadruple covered. I'm throwing the ball to myself because I'm padding stats, all right? But anyways, man, it was Quadre Diggs. Man, this dude here, another interception. He is an interception machine, dude. I'm telling you, man. I mean, that dude there, he needs to be a Seahawk for life, for sure. So, but we're going to need him to continue to step it up with Jamal Adams out. Hopefully Jamal come back. But overall, man, this Seahawk team, man, I'm proud of them. I'm proud of the Seahawks. I'm proud of them. My Texans, I'm not proud of them. I'll talk about them later. But the Seahawks, I'm proud of y'all. Good win. Russell Wilson, you stepped your game up. You showed passion out there today, man. That's all we want. Win, lose, or draw. You go out there, you do your thing, Russ. And Russ, we trust. Hopefully that finger is getting better. I just want, hey, Russ, it's okay to get angry, dude. It's okay to get angry. Get angry. Like I say, even Clark Griswold. I was watching National Lampoon's Vacation yesterday, and even as nice as Clark Griswold is, he gets angry. So Russ, get mad. I don't know if he talked to Everett or whatever. Hey, talk to him. Your team needs you. You are the leader, dude. Not just because you're making the most money and not just because you're the quarterback. You are that dude, okay? So we want to see you be that dude, Russ. But, man, it feels good, man. Shout out to Pete Carroll, Ken Norton Jr., Shane Graham, all of them. Great game, Seahawks. Great game. For those of you who was at the game, man, I could tell it was a lot of Niners fans, but guess what? They were not as loud as those Seahawks fans. Here's the thing. You can put a Niner fan in a Seahawks stadium. The Seahawks fan is still going to be the loudest, okay? I think they got a thing where they adjust the volume or something or whatever. They can manipulate it. So if you're not a Seahawks fan and you yelling and you rooting for the road team, they kind of turn it down a little bit, all right? I don't know. I'm making stuff up. But great game, Seahawks. Man, that's what I'm talking about. Go Hawks. Not sure who we play next week, but guess what? Let's go kick the living snot out of them and let's get on a winning streak. Because guess what? Let me see. It's not the top 6 teams. It's the top 7 teams that makes it to the playoffs in each conference. Let's make it to the playoffs, Seahawks. Let's shock the world. Why not us? All right, let's go Hawks. Once again, thank y'all for tuning in. Share your thoughts in the comment section below and let me know what you think about this Seahawks victory. Or if you're a Niner fan, what do you think about your Niners, okay? But once again, thank y'all for tuning in. Hit that like button and subscribe button, all right? Student of the Game Podcast. Peace out.